Hey everybody, Jem Schofield here with the C47 and another episode of Gearbox. I've been wanting to get to this episode for a while because I've been wanting to show you guys this product, which is from Magic Gadgets, a company, small company based out of Oregon. They've been around for a long time, and basically what they do is they make industrial strength or grade dimmers, flicker boxes, things that simulate firelight, television screens, movie projectors, stuff like that. And this is their flicker dimmer box. You can see here that I have an extension cord plugged in right here. That's obviously getting tapped into the wall. And then here I have a dado light here that's just plugged into the box. So I'm basically I've got an in, I've got an out, and then this particular box, the flicker dimmer box, handles up to a 2K load. So relatively large light sources. This is not something that you would use if you were using fluorescent lights. It's not something you would use with LED lights traditionally. But if you're using hot lights, which is what we normally use them with, then away you go. Now, the dado light, this particular one, has a dimmer built into it. So I just have that turned all the way up because the first thing I want to do is show you guys the dimmer function. And again, well ventilated for this box. It has its own fuse built into it, so you can actually replace that if you need to. But let me just show it to you. So there's a switch here that'll allow you to switch between dimmer and flicker. I'm going to turn it on to the dimmer. Down here is a low set, this is a high set, and then this is the actual speed. High set and speed really have no application when we're just using it as a dimmer. We use the low set and we go ahead and we have full dimming control over the light. Again, up to a 2K light. This is a light that draws only 150 watts. And that's it. So it becomes a dimming system. Now where the magic really happens, and I have all of these turned down now, is I'm going to change that from a dimmer to a flicker. And when I do that, I can set my low set between 0 and 10. My high set between 0 and 10, and you can see that it's going to start to actually change the light in between those. And then I can actually decide between 0 and 10 what I want that speed of that flicker to be. So right now I'm at an 8. I'm at a 2 on the low set. I'm at a 7 on the high set. Let's see what happens when I bring those a little bit closer together. There's a 5 and an 8, and we bring the speed down a little bit. You guys can see what that's like. Bring the speed up a little bit. Okay, bring the low set down to 3, and then maybe the high to a 6. Okay, we can bring the speed down now to decrease that. Okay, and bring those a little bit closer together. That's a 4 and a 6. You guys get the basic idea that when you actually, wow, that's loud. Somebody has decided to do some gardening. You guys get the idea. So this box is incredibly versatile. Again, what makes this really spectacular is the fact that this box is designed for high-end application. It's built like a tank. It's designed for real-world production. And again, just by making some minor adjustments here, you can really do some amazing stuff. Now, if you were trying to simulate something like firelight, what you could do is you could take 2 or 3 of these and actually plug a few different lights in, and then you'll get even more randomness, more variety, and that's a good thing when you're trying to simulate things like firelight. Of course, this light right now is flooded all the way. We could spot it. We can do a million different things. But just for that shot where you want to do something where it looks like somebody's watching television, that's relatively easy to do with a box like this. You can just go in here and make a few minor adjustments in here to the low and the high set, find out where that speed is that looks natural, and only light the person with just the flicker dimmer box plugged into, well, with a light plugged into it, and then using this guy right here. So I'm going to send you guys over to magicgadgets.com. I'll put a link to their site over here, and you guys can check it out. They have a bunch of other boxes that are really, really cool, and so you should check those out, and I'll see you guys next time on Gearbox.